In today's game, we have Joe playing as Astra Militarum versus Greg playing his still unpainted Orks. It's a 1,500 point game, and we'll be playing the chapter-approved mission Beachhead. So there are 3 objectives, one in the center, and then each player gets to deploy one in their deployment zone. At the start of each of their turns, you score, at the start of your turn, you score victory points. It's 1 point for the objective in your deployment zone, 2 for the one in the center, or 3 in your opponent's. So yeah, the more aggressive you're being, the more victory points you get.
For my Astra Militarum, I'm running 3 different detachments. I've got a battalion detachment and a spearhead detachment that will be run as Talaran Regiment. And then I've got a patrol detachment that will be the Militarum Tempestus. For my battalion, I'm running 2 company commanders and a Lord Commissar as my HQs. The Lord Commissar has a plasma pistol. One of the company commanders will be my army's warlord, giving him the Grand Strategist warlord trait. So I get a single dice reroll, and 5+ when I spend a command point, I get it back. I'm also giving him the relic, Kurov's Aquila, that on a 5+ I regain a command point. I've got 3 identical infantry squads with a Voxcaster and a autocannon. For my spearhead detachment, I've got a tank commander in a Lehman Russ Punisher with 3 heavy bolters, a Vanquisher with a las cannon, and a exterminator with a heavy bolter. And then because I'm going up against Orks and they've got their buggies, I'm taking 2 armored sentinels with autocannons, and then 3 hellhounds with heavy bolters. And for the 3rd heavy sport choice, I've got a heavy weapons squad with 3 las cannons. For my patrol detachment, I've got a Lord Commissar as my HQ, a 5-man Militarum Pestis squad with a plasma gun, and the sergeant has a power fist. I've got a Torx Prime with the missile launcher and 2 autocannons. And then just because I had the points, I'm running a Astropath that knows the Smite and Psychic Barrier, Psychic Power, so that's the +1 to a Astra Militarum unit's armor save. So I have a total of 9 command points.
I'm going to be running the Cult of Speed detachment out of the Vigilus book. I'm running Evil Sons. For my Warlord, I'm going to be running the Death Trike. And he's going to take the Follow Me Lads trait, which gives me an extra command point, which cancels out the fact that I had to use a command point for the detachment. And it gives him Breaking Eds, which is for morale. And then it gives him the Wog, which will affect my whole army with the 6-inch bubble of advancing and charging. He's going to take for his Shiny Gubbins the Skargrim Snaz Strike. So it gives him +1 toughness and a 5+ invulnerable save. Next up, I've got a War Boss that I'm going to be using as a Weird Boy. I'm still trying to figure out how to run these Orks, so that'll be my only proxy for the day. So he is a Weird Boy for the duration of this day. And he's going to have the Teleporting Psychic Power and Smite. I'm running 3 trucks with big shooters. And then back there beside them, I have 2 Rucker Truck Squig Buggies. And then I've got the, in the middle there, the Megatrack Scrap Jet. And then for my last fast attack, I have these 3 Def Copters with the rockets on them. I have a 5-man squad of Burner Boys back there with 1 Spanna and 4 Burnas. And the other elite is I have Knob Bikers with Choppas on them. And I have a 30-man block of boys with a Knob with a big Choppa and 3 big shooters in there. And then I have a 10-man block of boys with a big shooter and a Knob with a big Choppa in there. So this will be a little bit different than the last list I ran with these guys. Hopefully it'll be just as fun. I think it works pretty well for this deployment type, but fragile units, again, we'll see how fast they fall.
And then you have 2 12-man Grat squads,
Oh,
right?
yeah, 2 Gretchen squads of 12 to go in the trucks, and then the squad of Burner Boys will go in the other truck. So that's how I'll be utilizing them. And hopefully I'll be teleporting the boys around the table.
So deployment just finished up. Joe deployed his entire army first, as per the mission.
Greg chose frontline assault, and he gave me this side. I have my objective right here. I've deployed along most of my area, using my guardsmen and my sentinels to screen for my heavy hitter vehicles. Left the Astra path in the center, so he can give his psychic barrier, psychic power to anyone, basically. And I have my lone commissars spread out a bit, with my tank commander and my warlord in the center.
Yeah, so Joe's objective is here, and then the center one is in the center, and then Greg's is over here.
I basically deployed in a line. I did a little bit of matching to where he went against the units. My objective is over here. I'm probably not going to be able to seize, so I stayed mostly in cover. One thing that we didn't mention is these footprints of where these buildings are. Since we don't have a lot of area terrain, we're just counting them as ruins for a little bit of that. So there'll be more cover for...
Yeah, so if these vehicles are also 50% obscured from the shooting unit, they'll be in cover, and all that. Yeah, so Greg would have to seize in order to have... Or Joe gets to choose who has turn one.
Yes, this is where he chooses.
You can have turn one.
Okay,
Oh my
then
God.
I don't have to seize. Would you like to seize?
I don't think Joe gets to. It's only if he takes it that you get
Alright.
to. Okay, so turn one for the Orks.
I moved forward with my whole force on each flank and up the middle. The trucks moved up the middle. The Burrow boys are going to try to be able to secure that objective. As long as it doesn't blow everything up there or get more units there, I'll be able to take it. The Gretchen in the back moved inside the crate from the truck back there, and then the truck advanced up. So they're holding that objective when it gets to the beginning of my next turn, unless Joe wipes me out, but I tried to stay out of sight as much as possible. I've got a lot of weird shooting to do. I teleported and mobbed up, so I lost a command point for mobbing up my boys, so I've got a 40-man squad there. And they're going to try to assault forward into those squads of guardsmen and kind of hold the middle and not be able to be super shot up. But we'll see. First things first, I'm going to start off with the Rucker Truck Squig Buggies. So this one here is going to fire onto, well, I guess this one can only see this guy. This one can see that one too. So I guess this guy will fire first onto here. So the +1, so the BS4, gonna fire the Boom Squigs. So it's assault 2d3. I get 3 shots. These are the 4-ups to hit. 6s explode. 1 exploded. So 1 hit. Strength 6, that's T7 on most of your vehicles, right? Okay. So 5 up, missed. Alright. And now the one that's 5 up. So assault 2d3, 2. 5 ups.
Oh, it's 1d3 on the light one.
Oh, is it 1d3?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's half as many shots, I think, right? If the other one was 2d3, this one's 1d3.
Yeah, I think you're right. So then let me just roll the d3 again. So 1d3, 1 shot. 6, that explodes. 5, that's 2 hits. Looking for 5s, nothing. Okay, now the next Squig Buggy will fire on the same thing. 2d6. That'll be 5.
You mean 2d3?
2d3, yeah, I'm sorry. 5. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Nothing to wound. And then now the 1d3. 2. And nothing. So they did a lot there.
Powerful opening volley.
I know. They're so good at shooting, though. Next up, we'll move to the other side. The Megatrak is going to shoot its rockets at this Leman Russ here with the autocannons. So, it also gets a weird amount of shots. So, assault 2d3 on the rocket cannon. And then, wing missiles. Add 1 to hit rolls against vehicles. Subtract against all other targets. So, first, the 2d3. And then, I'm going to fire the twin big shoot I added to. So, assault 2d3. Even 5s. No, it's got a Grot Gunner, so...
Wait, is this a big shooter?
No.
The big shooter has the Grot Gunner.
Yes, you're correct, yeah. So, rockets on 5. Well, not 5 because I'm wrong. See how many shots I get. But that's going to be 4 shots. Now on 5s. 1, 6. Didn't hit on the explosion. Strength 8. Toughness 8. So that's 1 wound. -2. 3 damage.
Step up. Fail.
So just the 3 damage on that one. And then the wing missile. This one gets the +1 to hit against vehicles. So this will be a 4. Missed. And now the big shooter. Assault 6. The twin big shooter. And these will be on 4s. One 6. So just reroll that one. Nope. 4 hits. Strength 6 looking for 5s. Nothing. Alright. Now the rockets from the Death Copters onto the same Leman Russ over there. Assault 2 each. So they're on 5s. No explosions. Looking for 4. Nothing. The bikers are going to fire onto the Leman Russ also. So they get the DACA gun, assault 3 each, strength 5.
And they have a 2 of each.
Yeah. So 6 shots each.
And then you're not shooting at the Godsman because you want to charge them.
Yes, correct. Otherwise, it would be a very bad move.
And you're in range of the speed wog and everything.
Yeah. So not too shabby. 3 6s and 2 5s, so I'll re-roll 3 dice. Okay, they can't explode again, so that was good. And looking for 5s. 4 saves, Joe.
Failed.
Okay. And then the shotgun from the Wartrike. Assault 2. And he's got 3 of them, right, Dan?
Yes, sir.
So 6 shots, strength 5.
Yeah, and then you're out of range of the grapple, so...
Yeah.
And the exhaust, I think you're out of range.
I am. That's 8 inches.
Okay.
So 1 explosion. At least it gives me another hit. Looking for 5s. 1 wound.
Good.
Okay. Big shooters from the trucks. Let's see.
It's 3 shots, strength 5, right?
Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yep, strength 5. So the one in there on the interior, I don't think he can see the Leman. No, he can't see the Leman. Yeah. So he's going to go on that. Let's try to weaken him a little bit more.
Yeah.
How many wounds is it taking?
4.
And how many to get down a threshold?
Another 2 more and it goes down the threshold.
So, shoot. Explosion. Nothing. Need a 5. Nothing. The other truck's through the windows.
And this one's got him.
This one's got him, and then this one...
Probably doesn't have this guy.
No.
But
So, he'll shoot at the Hellhound. So, first at the Lehman Russ again. At least one hit. We'll see what happens when this falls.
So, right now, Joe, Greg only has the Orc mob to shoot, and I guess the Grot's in here. Have you suffered...
One wound?
Take.
Okay.
And then the other one on the Hellhound.
With how much damage you taken? Are you happy with that?
So far.
It is good with the rockets do a decent amount, and then squid buggies did horribly.
Yeah. Nothing on the other one. And then I have 3 shooters, or 4 big shooters from the squad that teleported. And what are they going to shoot at? So what's the squad layout here? This is a squad and that's a squad?
Squad to squad, and then this is part of that unit.
Okay, so the heavy weapons are
Separate.
separate. Okay. Well, since they don't have sight on all these from those 4, they're just gonna all shoot into this squad here because this guy's part of this squad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where they will be in cover.
Yes. So 5. That's good, and 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. And then 3s. There you go. And you're in cover.
Any AP?
Mm-mm.
4 ups. 3 die.
Yeah, so that is all the shooting, correct? Except you have the Grots in this one.
The Gretchen,
Yeah,
I guess they could shoot out, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
they got their Gretchen
12
pistols,
inches?
or Grot pistols. Yep, 12.
Well, the vehicle advanced. So
oh, okay, yeah, so they can't.
Alright. So that's that. So now it's on the charges. So the big block first is going to assault, I believe it's 9 inches onto the heavy weapon there for measurement's sake. Or the, so yeah.
Yeah, you'll need a 9. And you get +1 from Speed Freaks, and you get a reroll.
Yep.
Last guns. 2 hits. 1 wound. Autocannon. Nothing.
Just one save?
Yep.
Good. I believe they have a 6 up, right? They don't
Yep.
have a nothing. Okay. So, I'm looking for a 9, or actually an 8 because of the +1 from Speed Freaks. Alright, so 13.
Yeah, well, let's,
who else
We'll
is
move
charging
those
in?
in
we'll do that after.
after the bikes. Joe, could you measure the distance on that and then do your Overwatch?
You're a little over 7 inches away.
Okay.
So you need a 7.
And they advance, but the war boss is there, so on the right. And then these guys each have 3 wounds.
And they're T5, right?
Yes.
Nothing.
Alright. Looking for a 6 because the +1 from Speed Freaks, and I make it.
Oh, you'd be looking for a 7, but you still...
Oh.
Joe said you were more than 7.
Oh, I got you. That's fine.
And then is a War Trike charging anything?
He will also attempt to charge in on that. He's going to have to go, so he's going to lose 5 inches going over the wall, we determined. So he's going to need something quite big. But I'll roll it and see what I get.
You can
I'll
reroll
roll the 1. 8.
8,
That won't be
9.
enough.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. So. I'll move
Yeah,
these
so
guys in.
these bikes and these boys are going in.
Yep.
Okay.
The giant squad of boys went in and decimated the guard. We had so many attacks that we ended up just not rolling for it, and I consolidated it in. So Joe will get his attacks back with his guardsmen. But first, we're going to move on to the Knob Bikers. So the Big Choppa is going to go first with 3s by 2s. 2 hits. 1 wound. At -2 on the Big Choppa.
-1.
-1.
Oh wait, yeah, 2 bikes. Yeah.
What's
And
the
now-
damage?
2.
And now the regular guys are going, and they're going to be 3s by 3s. With no AP. And 1 damage each. There you go. 4.
Said no AP.
No AP.
Fail all 4.
And then you get to do all your attacks back.
You don't want to keep the Voxcaster?
No. They're the only squad over here. There's only 2 squads to give orders to, and this guy
And that's keeping him in range of the commissar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you don't need to pile in if you don't want to.
So we get 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks.
Does the guy actually have a power sword, or?
No. Toughness 5.
Yes.
2 wounds.
Okay. And they have a 4-up save. Takes 1 wound.
I got it.
And now on to the boys.
So, this combat, 6 attacks.
6-up save and toughness 4 on them.
No wounds. And then heavy weapon squad. The others can't get down close enough. 1 hit. 1 wound.
6 up. Nope. 1 dies.
So that squad lost 3, but they got leadership 9, so they can't fail. And this squad lost. So they lost 4.
I mean, this counts as 1, right?
Yeah.
So they lost 3, right? Or
Well, they're down to 5 guys there.
did you take 4 wounds? Or did you take 5 wounds? I mean, he's 2, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Greg killed a guy with his
shoot.
-1.
Okay.
So on a 6 they fail. They go.
And then the cannons took no casualties. So the Orks are...
And then I'm leadership 39 on my orcs. So I think I'll probably pass it this time.
Maybe.
But when Joe comes back at me, I probably won't.
It's true.
We'll see how this squad fares.
Yeah,
It's going to be tough. I think it's a tough to call, but I'll get that objective this turn, and I'll probably get the middle. I might not.
Yeah, where it goes to... I mean, at this point, Joe's going
He's
to
going to determine what he does to those boys, I think.
Yeah. Wait, and then, I mean, this gives you, at the start of your turn, unless Joe gets you off, which I don't think you plan on. So you'll be
But
2
I got a
command
first
points.
strike.
Yeah, you got first strike, and then you get an extra 2 victory points here, so Joe will have to go take center from you. So at that point, you might be able to play that, but your charge definitely didn't get what you wanted, I think.
No.
Not at all.
Since I managed to weather the Orcs charge, I've fallen back with the 2 infantry squads and the heavy weapon squad. I'm going to issue get back in the fight from the company commanders on either side, so they'll be able to shoot even though they fell back. I've moved the Vanquisher over less than 5, but it can now see the squig buggies. The 2 hellhounds just moved up to get out of the Vanquisher's way. They are each an inch outside the Orc squad, and they both have range on either the Orc squad or the Squig Buggy. Punisher stayed still. Company commander that was standing here fell back, since he's my warlord, and he's got the relic. And then everyone else, and Vanquisher pivoted, but everyone else stayed stationary. So I'm going to try casting Psychic Barrier from the Astropath onto the Exterminator. Goes off with a 6.
And you're casting this one because it's the most hurt one?
Yeah. That's the most vulnerable. And if it loses any more wounds, it's down a threshold. So, shooting phase, get back in the fight onto each of the infantry squads, and then they'll fire at the respective units that attacked them, starting with this guy. Onto the bikes. Two wounds.
4 upsy.
Good.
And then onto the boy squad. Autocannon will fire at the truck near them.
Well, and then via the fact the heavy weapon team also has a las gun.
What's the toughness on it?
The trucks?
Yeah.
Give me just a second. I'm right up on it. T6.
So, 1 wound, AP 1.
4 up save, so I need a 5 up.
So can he fire his las gun into
Yeah.
the Orc zone?
Failed it. Takes 1.
2 damage.
Okay, and then what's the deal? Trucks have something with multi-damage.
Oh, yeah, ramshackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I'm going to read it real quick while Joe keeps doing his business.
2 saves on your Orcs.
Alright. Let me roll those 6 ups. 2 dead.
When do you guys shoot a third frag grenade?
So now I will move on. Oh, the tank commander will order Gunner's kill on sight on himself. And then I'm going to spend 1 command point for inspired tactics. And he's going to order the same thing to the exterminator.
So on a 6+, that ramshackle makes that 2 damage and 1 damage on the truck. So it's 1 damage.
Nice.
See if I get my command point back. I do not. And then I will fire the Punisher into the Orcs.
Alright.
So it will be 40 shots from the main gun. I roll them in 2 batches of 20.
Alright.
They're almost point blank. How many orcs do you think you're going to kill with all this shooting?
A lot.
Hopefully
Maybe all
at
of
least
them.
20. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Wounding on 3s. So for 12.
Looking for 6s. So 10 die.
Perfectly average. So you're lined up to do more than 20 from this attack.
Next volley. Not as good on that one. 8.
Take 1 extra.
Uh-oh.
7 more.
And the heavy bolters. Then 5 die.
So you did what, 22?
Yeah. Then I'll do the exterminator. It will fire on... What's the toughness of your Docker jet or whatever, scrap jet?
I think 6, but let me double check it.
Do you have any more stratagems to use?
No.
It's T6.
You think I'm better firing 8, strength 7 autocannon shots at that, or fire at something else?
You wouldn't get 3. What? How many wounds do the copters have? Probably 2.
I think 3, but
It could be 3. Because they are helicopter.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Oh
Yep.
my god. What do you have on the front? A heavy bolter?
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably just fire at the knobs. I mean, this truck doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's going to be either one of them. I'm not sure the statistics on it. And they're only hitting on 5s. He's hitting on 4s with some of his missiles.
I'll shoot at the scrap jet then. Heavy bolters on the knob.
And you're rerolling 1s here?
Yep. Only 4 hits. 3 wounds.
Alright.
AP 1.
2 damage each, right?
Yeah.
4 up save. So it's AP 1.
Yep.
5 up. 2 go through, so that's 4 wounds. He's got 9 total, so he's got 5 left and no deteriorating profile.
Heavy bolter on the bikes. Roll 1. 4s, 1 wound, AP 1.
5 up. Nope, goes through, so 1 takes a second.
1 wound left on him?
Nope.
And
This
then,
guy's got 5 left.
and then the Hellhound will fire both of its weapons into them.
Alright.
Is your Torx going to try finishing off the scrap jet or the bikes if they live?
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 autocannons, so he's got some fire. Inferno cannon, 10 shots. Moving on 3s. 9 AP 1. Can pass me my codex.
5 ups. 1 dies, 2 dies. The other one dies with 1 wound left. So I failed. All of them died by 1 wound. So hold on just a second. Let me make sure that the boss knob doesn't have an extra wound, but I don't think he does.
Yeah, I think they're all knobs, but maybe he does.
They all have 3. So is it worth a command point to try to save one with 1 wound? Probably. So boss knob. Last one left. So on a 5. He survives. Nope, he's dead.
And there's a first strike.
Yep.
So
I tried.
He did.
Torx will fire 2 crack missiles and the autocannon to try and finish off the scrap jet.
Alright.
That's like more firepower than your Annihilator.
Eradicator?
The Eradicator. Like 2
I like
crack
calling
missiles.
it the Annihilator. It's better.
So crack missiles hit.
I mean, the Annihilator's a different one, isn't it?
Should I reroll the 2?
Is this to wound?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, you're wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
5 wounds.
And you get command points on 5s. It's free.
wounds.
Free command points, Gray.
2 AP tools.
6 up saves. Made 1. 1 goes through.
Oh, nice.
D6. 5.
He's dead. Doesn't matter if he blows up. There's nothing close enough. I don't know if he does blow up or not. I think he does. I think all the buggies do.
Yeah, probably. They're orcs. I'd imagine they'd explode.
See if I get it back. I do. And then the armored sentinels will fire at the copters.
Just doing them together.
Yeah. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP 1.
All right. Death Cop does have a 4-up save. 5 up. Nope, goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's got 2 left.
I'm impressed that these have 2 wounds each.
4 wounds each.
Yeah, that's it.
They got more wounds than aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
They're not bad. They're good.
Yeah, when an Ork helicopter has more durability than an aggressor.
Vanquisher will then fire at the front squig wagon.
Rook truck squig buggy.
Fire its last cannon and its main gun. Main gun. Shoot twice. 1 hit. 2 3s. Fail to wound. Last cannon. Hits. Wounds.
Any AP?
3.
Yeah.
3. Then it goes through.
D6. 6.
All right. He's got 4 left. No, he doesn't. He's got 9 wounds, so he's got 3 left.
This Hellhound will fire at the boy squad.
Yeah, so you just have the other Hellhound and then like your characters left, I think?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, this Hellhound shot.
And which one of these squigwiggies was it? The front one, Joe?
Yeah. Everything's fired except for these 2.
And your characters.
Last pistols, but I guess.
Oh, you could throw
After
some
half
frag
roll.
grenades.
I don't think he has frag grenades.
Probably not.
No, he doesn't even have a pistol. So company commander will fire his pistol.
Does he have grenades?
Company commander. Frag grenades. Is he within 6?
Aren't they range 8?
No.
Or is it 6? Oh, he's not within 6.
Last pistol it is. Hits. Fails to wound.
Or over the commissar. Oh, right. Yeah. Is he throwing a grenade?
Lord Commissar will throw a grenade if he's in range. Oh, doesn't have them.
Oh my god. I
Oh,
guess it makes
pistol.
sense. Like, he's an officer. But
1 wound.
Any AP?
nope.
6 up. Nope. 1 dies.
This Hellhound will fire into the boy squad. Yeah, and it's heavy bolter. Heavy bolter. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP 1.
Okay.
Main gun. 3 shots.
Yikes. That's pretty bad.
2 more. And the other Hellhound will fire at them. Heavy bolter. Another one. 6 shots. 4 more.
The boss knob over there is going to take
Take 1 or take 2?
take 2. It's this one.
So all
Because
my
I still got
shooting.
1 boss knob in there.
Oh, they're actually, I mean, if you probably
Yeah, I
want to
would
take...
have left
yeah,
one
yeah.
closer over
Yeah,
there.
so we'll just move him over.
That is all of my shooting.
All right, I'll double command point to keep that squad still on there.
You don't want to take a... They'd be leadership, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yes.
7 minus
You're
20... no, 33.
30. Well, no, I lost 1. And
Oh, yeah,
one
1 knob.
before.
Yeah, 1 knob. And 1 knob. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're in. You defeated the knob flank over here and got the scrap jet. So at this point, the... oh no, they're going back in the box. So at this point, the scary thing is that Greg has control of the center still.
Yeah.
So Greg has 3 victory points, and you have 1 right now. Or 2. No, Greg...
No, we don't score till the beginning
Yeah,
of the turn.
but, I mean, at the beginning.
will, though, yeah.
At the beginning, you're getting...
Unless I move everything off those objectives.
Well, I think it's before you go.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
Yeah, so you each got first strike, and then Greg gets 3, and you get 1 for your point. So...
If he's still got it at the beginning of turn 2 for him.
Oh, that's true. You could get him off it.
That's true.
That'd be pretty
Which
scary.
is my goal.
Wait, that's doubly good that you buffed him.
It is.
Oh, yeah, but Greg could pretty easily contest it from you, actually.
Yeah, this is only going to be turn 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. There's still
Like
a lot
the
of game
Hellhounds,
left.
unless
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Greg might roll better with the squig buggies.
Yeah, wait, and you have the Scions coming in, so it's not
Yeah.
like Greg's back flank is entirely safe. Although Scions killing Gretchen is kind of overkill.
The Orks are pressing their advantage this turn. The Weird Boy hung back for when the Scions, if the Scions coming in the back. We got 3 points from having the middle and our point. I'm going to try to deny Joe his point if I can. I brought in my War Boss on the War Trike and the Death Coptas, so we'll see how that goes. And then the boys just stuck in the middle. And I've kept my burner boys in the truck to kind of hold position there. Squig buggies came up. I'm going to try to hit these heavy weapons team first.
Yeah, so at this point, you're just trying to play the mission.
Yes. And I guess at this point, I'll start off with the squig buggies first since I'm on this side of the table. So it is...
I'm going to spend a command point for take cover on my
Gotcha.
Godsman. See if I get the point back. I do. You now leave as 4-up save.
Okay. So this squig buggy is going to shoot its bile squig on the heavy weapons team. So 2d6. And then this weapon always wounds on a 4+. So I get 10 shots. Rolling to hit. And this is 4s because it's the big one. 2 explode. Four pluses to wound. Wow. 2.
That was awful.
AP,
Nothing.
1 takes it.
Alright, and then the other bile squid, the D6 at BS5. 5 of them. Four plus. That was better. 3.
And then you have a shotgun on that guy, don't you?
Yep.
And you advance with him, so you can't throw squig bomb.
Correct, but the other one did not advance.
Yes.
So shotgun is assault 2. Add 1 to this weapon's strength if it's in half range, which makes it strength 4, which actually matters. So 5s, 1 hit. 3s, nothing. So that was that one. Now the next one is gonna fire. I think bile squig again. So 2d6 on them. 9. Another good one. 4s. No 6s there. 5 4s. 1.
Good.
D6 on the other. 5. 5s and 6s. 1 explodes. Just 1. Looking for 4 plus. Got it.
Good.
Shotgun. Missed. And then bile squig. Or not the bile squig, the squig bomb. Is that what? Dan?
Yeah, I think so.
Stick squig. Grenade D6. Strength 3. 3. Yeah. 5s. 1 exploded. Nothing. So that was awesome. So they failed me.
So 3 wounds between the 2 squid.
That's right.
This is really rough on the squid
I have
buddies.
the truck. Big shooter onto them. 1 hit. Nothing. Now I've got my Gretchen inside the truck onto the guardsman in the center. They are what? Strength 3 on the pistols?
Yep, hitting in 4s. These poor squid buddies.
Yeah, they have not been performing. That's alright. They're fun. So, 12 Gretchen. They hit on 4 pluses. They do not explode on 6s because they're not Orks.
That's weird, because like these squig buggy Grotman weapons would explode on 6s.
Well, they're not Grot Man. They're, well,
yeah, this one.
They are. But yeah, you're correct. Because the buggy's an Ork. And now the big shooter onto them. From the truck. 2 hits. 2 saves. Lose 1. Okay. And now, the shenanigans. Well, I guess the Burrow boys at the Lehman Russ with their big shooter. Nothing. And now the War Trike. So we get to see what this does. So I'm going to use the Melta, the Killjet Cutter. So it's Assault 2. Looking for 5s or 6s. Strength 8, negative 4, d6 damage. Target is at half range. Roll 2 dice when determining damage, so just like a regular method. Okay. 1 6. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Okay. Super lucky. And looking for 3. Or no, your toughness, right? So 4s. So it might be command point time here. It will be. I'm going to re-roll that 1. Nope. Missed. It's rough.
With both?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's awful. You rolled so well to hit.
Or I roll, oh, just
no,
damage.
yeah, that's damage.
Yeah, it's not like the old way. So yeah, it just sucks. And now the twin boomsticks, I have 3 of those, so I get 6 shots. Add 1 to hit, because I'm in with half range. So looking for 4s on these. 1 hit. 5. Nothing. So that's it for him.
Well, he has his claw, right?
Oh, the claw does have the shooting, you're correct.
Yeah. Reroll to wound, I think.
Yep, strength 4, reroll to wound. Assault 1. Miss. And now the Death Copter.
That was like really bad, Greg.
It was.
You went from like one-shotting it to nothing.
So now the Death Copters. They got the rocket swing blade. So now target priority is an issue. Right? I'm going to assault the Lehman Russ. They're going to assault the guardsmen. So what to shoot at? Do I weaken a Lehman Russ anymore? Or?
Yeah, I don't think your guy can wipe it out in...
Alright.
Oh, although if you assault it, Joe's tied up.
Yeah.
So...
And he has to move back. So then do they shoot at the Hellhound?
Yeah, probably at that point. I mean, you're going to make this charge, guaranteed.
They do damage 3, so...
Yeah, I'd shoot the Hellhound then.
Alright, so at the Hellhound...
Or you could shoot the Punisher. But that's got a lot more wounds.
I'm not going to shoot the Punisher. 6 shots. 5s and 6s. 3 6s. They'll explode. Nothing. So, looking for 4s. 2. 2 rocket hits. And they are negative 2. 3 damage each.
5 up. Fail 1.
Okay. Stick 3 damage. And now I just have the boys in the middle. So they're going to fire all their pistols at the commissar, and their big shooters are going to fire at the heavy weapons team. Big shooters at the heavy weapons team.
At the squad of heavy weapens there?
Yeah, the middle. I spoke incorrectly, and then I had a slight stroke. I had one explosion. Nope. The threes. One wound. And then...
Takes.
So 3 pistol shots at the commissar. 2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up. Good.
All right. So squig buggies, as we discussed earlier, cannot assault up. So the heavy weapons team over there is fine. Let me see what its stats are. I might go in after the Hellhound, but I doubt it.
With the
At least the squig buggies will do something.
Oh, the squig buggy into the Hellhound?
What's it got in close combat? Melee +1.
Yeah.
So because it's strength 6, -1, 1 damage, gets 4 attacks on the charge.
It's not worth it.
Do it, Greg. Salt both of them.
So, first off, the Death Copter is going to go into those guardsmen over there.
So, 4 left and the sergeant. Two hits. 1 wound.
Good. 5 inches will make it. The war boss onto the Lehman Russ.
I'll spend a command point for defensive gunners. So Overwatch on 5s.
These broken propellers keep breaking.
I know.
Sorry, Greg.
Just put on this. Okay.
I know these models are precious to you.
One AP1.
Alright. What's his normal save? He's got a 5 up invulnerable save from the trinket.
Probably 4 up base.
Four up base, yeah, so it's 5 up anyways. Good. Got a 6. And then he'll just make it, but let's see what he would have gotten. He would have gotten an 11-inch charge.
Do you want to go around the side?
Yep. That is nice. And then the boys, they're going to go into the commissar and into the guardsmen.
Double charge.
Double charge.
Commissar. Guardsman. No.
Okay. And I'm going to get a 6-inch charge. That'll make fine for everybody there. And I believe that's all my charges. I'm not going to bother trying to set those models up there, but...
Yeah, I mean, you can make it in. So
Big shot will go in. So yeah, that'll give me 2 big shooters and a regular guy on the team and everybody else in the commissar. Is there any devastating things I have to look out for a counterattack from the IG or Astra Militarum?
What do you mean counterattack?
As far as my choice of when I do my attacks.
Oh, the commissar has a power sword.
But he's only wounding you on 5s.
I think one dude might not be able to attack, because if you were up here,
That's fine.
I think one would be in the middle.
Alright, so we'll go first off of... we'll do this attack first. We'll do the commissar part first. So the big choppa goes. So I'm getting 3 attacks because I don't have as many guys, correct?
Yes.
So... 3s. By 2s. Nope. And now 2 regular guys.
Well, yeah, so
It would have been
you
1
put-
big shoot and 1 chop. I would have.
Yep.
So they get 3 attacks each. Or 3 attacks and 2 attacks.
Yes, sir.
3 ups. By 4s.
No, 3s.
2 saves. Alright.
Oh, count up.
Yep.
Takes 2.
And then the big shooters get 2 attacks each. So I would have had 2 of them on the guard. So it's 4 and then 3 from the chopper. So on to the guardsmen. Two saves.
Good.
All right.
Nice.
And then, would you like to interrupt with anything?
No.
All right. Now on to the war boss. So he gets strength 7, AP 2, D3 damage. We roll wound rolls for attacks made with this weapon. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Looking for 5s. Reroll wounds, right? Yep. 3 at -2, D3 damage each.
4 up. Oh, good.
Oh, good. All right. That was nice. I'm super happy for you. I was concerned that I might do a wound. And now the Death Copters. They get make D3 hit rolls instead of 1 with the blades. So they each get 2 attacks. So that's 6 D3s. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. Here goes nothing. Weapon skill 3+. No AP, +1 strength, 1 damage. So, by 3s. There you go, Joe.
Five up. 4 die.
Okay. And then that's it for me. Do your counterattacks.
Didn't wipe out the squad, Greg.
It happens.
Alright. Guardsman in the center. Back at the boys. 4s by 5s. Nothing. The sergeant on the copters. 1 hit. No wound. And Lord Commissar. 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. 2 AP 3 wounds.
So, 2 die.
Do you want to shoot us
Big
up?
shooters up.
And then Lehman Russ back a year. Trike. 3 attacks. No hits.
So just leadership, or are you good, Joe?
Leadership on the Orks.
Leadership.
1, I'm good.
That squad's good. They need to take 1. They lose 1.
So then I believe I at least made you contest that point with the 1-on-1 model.
Yep.
So at least I did that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Joe won't get a command point from that, which is putting you ahead further. Like, you might not have killed or done much damage, but you're getting the victory points. I think that's a command point. But...
Yeah, so at the start of Joe's turn, he'll have just the 1 from first strike. And I have 4, including my first strike.
At this point for the Astra Militarum, I kind of just need to try and wipe Greg off of my side of the board and try and move up the middle before we hit turn 5. The Squad of Guardsmen and the Lord Commissar have fallen back from combat with them, so I can shoot. Company Commander is going to give the order for them to be able to fire. This guy's fallen back from combat, so I can shoot at the Death Copters. They are still going to be -1. The Lehman Russ fell back from combat with the Trike, and then the Hellhound moved up, and the Astropath advanced over. So I have 2 models within 3 inches. So Punisher's moved over so that the Trike is closer, so he can fire at him. Vanquisher's backed up so that he can see that truck. And because of how Greg positioned the squig buggy, I couldn't advance straight out. So this one just moved back a bit so he could see that one. And this one moved up so he can fire at either that buggy, the truck, or fire over at the squad of boys. Everything else over here stayed stationary. So I'm going to go into Psychic Phase and try and cast Smite. Single D6. Goes off.
Alright.
2.
2 damage, and who's the closest man?
The Trike.
The Trike? Alright, he takes 2. He's got 6 left.
Alright. Order to them for them to be able to fire, and then they'll fire into the squad of orcs. Las weapons. 2 wounds.
2 die.
Autocannon.
Shooter or choppers?
Shooters.
The tank commander will issue the order to himself to reroll 1s. And then he will fire... Do you think I just put all of his fire in to try and reasonably take out the Trike?
I mean, if you want to toss like a heavy bolter or 2 on the Orks, you could. Oh, he's getting to double tap, right?
Yeah.
And then what's the Trike's toughness because of the relic?
7, I think.
Yeah, so you probably want to do a decent amount of shots on him. Hey, because
let me confirm that.
your stuff over here can't shoot him.
Yeah, T7.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to, because copters are the -1, fire the Hellhound at them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I do the Hellhound first. So main gun will fire at the copters, and the heavy bolter will fire at the Trike. 2d6. 5. And 3s. 2 wounds. -1.
Okay. 5 up. 1 goes through.
On the Trike. 1 wound.
Oh, it was minus. I'm sorry, I thought that was on the Trike. So it was only -1 though. So yeah, it's the same save. 1 wound on the Trike.
Yep.
Good.
So Punisher will fire all of his shots, except 1 heavy bolter into the Trike.
All right.
The other heavy bolter will go after the squad of 3 boys.
What those boys ever do to you? Except kill 1 squad of guardsmen.
Their shadow, their former selves.
That's right.
Only 3 of 40. Feels bad.
If only I hadn't mobbed them up, I could regenerate them all.
How many points is it to bring him back?
2.
Ah, you could have.
Three, 6, 10 wounds.
On the bike?
Yep.
AP?
No AP.
Okay, 4 up. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. That'll kill him. He had 5 left?
He did 2 with Smite, and I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he had 6 left. So
He has 1 left.
then I should command point the last one.
Oh, is he still dead?
Well, he's got 6, but if I command point and make the save.
Yeah.
He's dead. Well, I mean, it was worth the for that. I mean, for my warlord, it's worth it.
Heavy bolter on the orc boys. Two AP ones.
2 dead.
The boss knob is all that's left.
That's right. He has nobody to kill.
This last cannon will fire at the 3 wound.
All right.
Buggy. Hits. Wounds. AP3.
Go shoot through.
6.
All right, he's gone. I think he can explode. Sure. 2, that won't do it.
Then the Vanquisher will fire all of his shots into that truck. Main gun. 1 hit. 1 wound AP2.
Onto the truck.
Yeah.
Goes through. How much damage?
Does Kiami the Codex?
Is it like D6 minimum 30 or something? Or...
I think it's D6, roll 2 dice. Take the higher. Vanquisher, battle cannon. Yeah. That was AP3 anyway. 2.
Let's see if I only take 1. No, I take 2.
Last cannon. Hits. Wounds. AP3.
I don't get a save versus it.
2 again.
See if you ramshackle it.
I do. It takes 1.
How many wounds do your trucks have?
I'm looking it up right now. Probably 30, I would guess.
So the Hellhounds haven't gone, and your stuff on the right flank hasn't gone.
They have 10, so he's down to what, 7?
Yeah. Or I have mocked that he took 30.
Company Commander will fire his last pistol first. Missed. Commissar will fire his plasma pistol.
Overcharge?
No. Wounds.
On the copter?
Yeah, AP3.
Don't get anything. He's gone. Come now, Danny.
The Sentinels will fire at them. Let's fire both of them. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP1.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I was ready to put the dice down.
The Torks will fire at them.
Roll that
Fire.
6.
What's their toughness?
T5, I think. Let me double check. Capta.
Yeah, probably T5. If the
T5.
bike's T5.
T5.
That's the 5. 2 crack missiles. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP2.
On Def Capta, so 6 up. Nope.
3.
It's got 1 left.
Autocannons. 2 wounds. AP1.
On the captives again?
Yep.
5 ups. 1 goes through.
Oh no.
And then the Hellhound will fire at that squig buggy.
Gotcha.
2d6. 11. Toughness.
I think 6. Yeah.
4 AP1.
Three go through.
Heavy bolter. 1 hit.
He's got 9, so he's got 6 left.
No damage. And then the
Should grab that Def Capta dice and
The other Hellhound will fire at him. Main gun. Toughness on a truck.
6.
6, yeah.
3 wounds. Total of 4 AP1 wounds.
5s. 2 go through. 1 damage each.
Yep.
Okay. He's got 5 left.
And I forgot to mention it in my movement phase. The squad of Tempestus Scions went in the back corner by Greg's weird boy to try and go after him.
That's right. Are you going to shoot him?
I am.
You don't have to shoot him. It's tough, this 1 million.
So they each only get 1 shot. So only rapid fire 18. So it'll be 3 hot shot las guns. 2 hit. No wounds. Plasma gun will overcharge.
I'm going to kill myself a scion.
Hit.
96s.
No.
Okay.
1 wound. AP3.
I don't think he gets one. Let me check.
2 damage.
Weird boy. Save 6 up. No, yeah, no invulnerable save.
How many wounds total?
He's got 4 total.
So 2 left.
So I managed to clear Greg up pretty thoroughly on this side, but Greg's going to get another 3 points. So he'll be at 7 to my current 1.
You got,
And the
warlord.
So it'll be 7 to 2.
Yeah. But you're killing him. And you have a morale test on this one orc? Actually, both in the helicopter?
I've got the Death Copter. Got a 4. I think they're 6 or 7. Leadership 6, so he can't fail. And then the solo boy. He got a 3. He lost 4. And he is 7.
So he's fine.
Because he's the boss.
What a boss.
Go, which one of these characters is your warlord? Take command right now. But it'd be awesome.
He's the warlord.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I'm going in. The Orks, in their dire last stand, at least we score another 3 points. We have our back point and the mid point. I moved the Death Copter out and moved everything around. I'm sending the Squig Buggy back to address these Scions. But first off, I'm going to start off with a Smite onto these Scions. Goes off with an 8. D3. Uno.
Just random, dude.
Yeah.
Take out the plasma guy. So now I'm on this side. So I'm gonna do the it's range 36. So I'm gonna do the bile squig onto the heavy weapon. 2d6.
You hate this having weapon
12.
team. It's a good amount of shots.
Epic 12. I finally got it. Shall destroy him. So on 4 pluses. 1, 6. And 4s to wound. 2. This could be it.
Takes 1.
Alright. And then the D6 from the other. 1.
Ooh, the epic 1.
And then nothing.
Is the shotgun in range? Is it 12?
It's 12. It's not in range. The truck is going to shoot his big shooter. Nothing.
He's invincible.
He is.
think you can see
That
him
one
through
will
the
shoot
window.
through the window. One hit. One wound.
He's good.
Alright.
That was like half you shooting. There's more than half you shooting.
Gretchen onto the squad of guardsmen in the middle area there. Ugh. Yikes. 2 hits.
Only they exploded on 6s.
Nothing. 2 ones to wound.
Are the Gretchen in range over here? No, probably
No,
not.
they're not.
So you just got
The
your...
the big shooter from the truck with the Burrow boys in it. Can't shoot those guardsmen. He can't target the astropath, but he can shoot at the hellhound. One hit, it explodes. 1 wound.
Good.
Alright. Def copped onto the sentinel. The one closest to him. 2 hits, 1 explodes. Go for 3s. 1 wound.
AP2.
Yep, 3 damage.
5 up. Takes.
I believe that that's all of my shooting. So, oh no, the boy with his slugger. He's going to shoot at the commissar. He missed. So now he shall assault your company commander.
Miss.
Makes it in with a 9, and you'll be able to heroically intervene if you so desire.
I think you can get over there and be okay. If you want to.
I'm not going to be that shady. I'll send him right through close.
Okay.
There we go. And then the Death Copter. What's the best character for me to charge over there?
We got a Lord Commissar, company commander, and then a infantry squad sergeant.
I'll do the infantry squad sergeant there on the end.
I thought you were just going to go assassinate all his characters.
6 inches, I'll make it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I believe that's everything. So first off, we're gonna do on your company commander. 3 attacks, 3's the hit. 2 hits. 2's the wound. 2 damage each.
AP1.
AP1.
5 up. Takes 2.
All right. And then the Death Copter over there, 2d3. 3. 1 hit. 1 wound.
He's good.
Ugh.
You did
All right.
almost
Attack
nothing.
back.
Sergeant attacks back at Death Copter. 1 wound.
He takes 1. He's got 3 left.
Lord Commissar. 2 AP3.
He's dead.
Stabbed in the back by the Lord Commissar.
Almost got him.
Okay. So then it's going to be Joe's turn, and he'll get 1 victory point to Greg.
So it'll be 3 to 7.
Yep.
Since I managed to weather Greg's kind of last push over here last turn, I've advanced up with all 3 of my Hellhounds, heading towards the midfield. Both this one and this one have sight and range. If I can pop that transport, Greg won't be able to probably completely hide all of the Orks. So hopefully between those 2, the Punisher, I can wipe them out. If I can take out the truck, Vanquisher's moved over to have sight on them. The Torox also has sight. The Eradicator, whatever it is, has sight. Sentinels stayed stationary. The sergeant fell back from combat. And that was everything. The infantry squad from the centers started moving up. If things go on, I can try and claim the objective in the center. And the commissar just moved out, since there was no reason for him to stay hiding. So I'm going to try and cast Smite from the Astropath. Goes off. 3 wounds.
And that's on to
The copter.
Oh, it does it.
It does it. It's gone. You vanquished it.
It's finally been wiped out. Those are like pretty good. Honestly, seems like I don't know how many
Better
points
than
they are.
aggressors.
It's true.
Then orders.
They're like 50-something points apiece.
It's decent.
Tank commander will do the. You had to give 2 orders. Order himself to reroll 1s and the eradicator. And then he will fire into the truck with the Baronos. So 8 shots from the main gun. Set toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
4 wounds. AP 1.
5 up saves. 3 go through.
2 damage each.
2 damage each, so I roll 3 6s. No 6s. So he's down to 4.
Heavy bolter. 1 wound. AP 1.
5. Nope, goes through. 3 wounds left.
The Vanquisher will fire into him. Main gun. AP 2 wound.
6 up. Nope.
6.
6 for my damage. I need a 6 here.
Here it comes. Easy 6.
A 1.
Does it? Oh no, it doesn't explode, does it?
It could, maybe.
I think it's a chuck. I think it just crumbles.
I think it crumbles too. Give me just a second, Joe.
Although it doesn't matter if it explodes. It doesn't affect the guys inside, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well, you just... What the explosion itself does. Just being in a wrecked vehicle.
Explodes if this model is reduced to 0 wounds. Roll d6 before removing it. Any embarked models disembark on a 6 explodes. Each unit within 6 inches suffers d3 more wounds.
I thought they just took...
1.
I thought they just took 6... Like they
Well,
get...
this one specifically
Okay.
says, if this model is reduced to 0 wounds...
Okay, that's different than true.
Yeah, roll d6 before removing it from the battlefield and before any embarked models disembark. So now I've got 5 guys inside, so on a 1, they're removed. No 1s and no 6s, so there's no way I got it wrong. Alright, so all 5 get out.
I'll just... While Greg does that,
Oh, I get what you're saying. Joe didn't have anything with 6.
Yeah.
I thought he had the guardsman over there.
this Hellhound will fire at the Squig Wagon. Main gun.
Nope.
You put them in too well. Remember, 12 boys can fit on that, Greg. Not the 3 you put there.
So it's going to be a total of 4 AP1
Onto
onto the Squig Wagon.
Alright, just roll them for me, buddy. 5 ups.
Failed 2.
Alright. So he's got 4 left.
So that was in 3 inches of the truck?
I think so. Truck was here. Missed guy banged it.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking at.
I removed the truck before I put him out. I should.
Shoot.
He's firing everything at him.
All right.
Yikes. What's shooting at him?
Punisher.
Okay.
3s.
They're in cover at least.
It's true. They 5 up.
Oh yeah, then they have a 6.
But I could have deployed him without, but it doesn't matter.
No AP on those.
All right, 5 ups. They're all dead.
No 6s though. The cover did help. Las cannon will fire at the squid buggy. Hits. Fails to wound.
Oh.
How many wounds does he have left?
4. Because he had taken 2.
Yeah, I'll command point it. Still fails to wound. So, stuff over there is fired. He's got. I got inside of 48. I can see one of the grots. If you're within 48, I could shoot it. Yeah, just barely. Yeah, he'll fire 2 crack missiles in the autocannon into this truck.
All right.
I imagine Greg's 50% obscured.
Yeah. AP2.
Okay. Goes through.
5.
Oh, take 5. 5 or 4 left, depending if that one's taking one.
Autocannon.
I think he's only taken 1. So he's got 4 left.
4 left.
3 wounds, AP1.
2 more.
You got 2 left.
2 damage each.
Oh, well, then I gotta see. 1 6. It's got 1 left.
So he took 3. Ramshackle is going pretty good for you.
It's not bad.
Fired. So the only thing that hasn't fired is the 2 hellhounds. So this one will fire its main gun into there.
Alright.
And fire its heavy bolter onto the squid wagon.
Alright.
Main gun, 4 shots. 2 AP1.
Alright. Goes through. See if it explodes. It does not.
Heavy bolter, 1 hit, no damage.
Alright. Now I just have to set these Gretchen down.
Well, before you do that, I'm going to fire this hellhound at them.
Alright.
Main gun, 6 shots. Their toughness 3? Or
Yep.
2?
Yeah, 2, I think.
2.
So 6 AP1s.
Okay. So
7 AP1s.
they're going to be in cover. Do they have a 6 or nothing? They have a 6+, so they'll have a 6+. How many did you do? 7?
7.
1, 2, 2 6s. So 5 die.
Scions left.
Yeah. So, Las Pistol's out of range of the Gretchen, so he'll fire at him, and the rest of them will fire at the Gretchen. So, 4 hotshot lasgun shots. No 6s. 3. It's within half range, right? They get the 6s given an extra shot.
Yep.
So, plasma gun went off. Missed. On the weird boy. So I've got 1 plasma gun on the Gretchen.
Alright.
And then hotshot lasguns.
AP3.
AP2. So
What's only AP2?
yeah. So I got 3 AP2, 1 plasma gun on the Gretchen, and then 1 AP2 on the weird boy.
Roll for the weird boy. He's got a 4-up save.
Failed.
No, he's got a 6-up. What am I doing? He just takes it.
So he's got 1 left.
Yeah. Yeah. And 4 Gretchen died, right?
So that is.
And then do you have anything else that you can shoot at the Gretchen?
No.
All right, we're gonna have to measure to see if I'm close enough to the thing. But that might change. This might fail leadership by enough that they'll die anyways.
And I'm gonna have the Scions declare an assault on the weird.
Bring it in. Nothing to overwatch you with.
4.
All right,
It's gonna be close, but I think you no, you got there.
you
Easy.
got it.
Easy. But we should measure this. Alright, just for the movement itself. So, where he can pile in, so they can also run him.
Yep.
So Tempester. Got Power Fist. So 2 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Any AP?
Whatever a Power Fist is.
Yeah, you get
No,
it.
he's dead.
Are you consolidating in?
Yeah.
All right, so leadership 4. Those Gretchen.
Which one are you
So they lose 5 more. So they're gonna be fine. And then
doing? Just losing 5.
well, they lost 5, and I roll a 2, so they'll lose 3 more.
What do you want?
And then I think he's out, but I measured when I put him down within 3 inches of the truck. So if I'm within 3 inches of the objective, it will.
Wasn't it 3 inches of the center,
center.
of
Yeah.
the objective?
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
It's going to be super close. That's why I measured.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think you are.
All right.
But at this point, it's
I'm
can't
still
win. I'm
going
gonna
to
have
concede.
Well, don't concede. It's by
No?
victory points.
All right.
No, I mean, wait.
All right.
I mean,
He's
Joe-
going to wipe me out.
It doesn't end when you wipe out. You would still
No.
have to score more victory points.
Oh my god.
It doesn't
All
end
right.
anymore.
All right.
So you're up to 10 to my 3.
Yeah, it started Greg's turn.
Let me put this terrain back. So that was huge.
Yeah, no, getting the 2 more is really big. And now you can run them to the other side.
Yeah.
And maybe be out of line of sight. Although you put it a little far over.
That's fine. I did. I put it way far over. Oh, I did. Is that close? No, it's somewhere around here.
Yeah, I think it was touching.
I had to remove it so I could check.
Yeah. No, it's the only way you do that. So it's 3-10 to Greg. Although you are in position, unless I guess the squig wagon could get your scions. But, and do you have it? Could you get to this one on your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got advanced, you could. So if you then get that, you could get, well, not this turn. So turn 5, you could get 6 points total, potentially.
Depending on what Greg rolls against the Scions.
Yeah. The squig wagon hasn't been rolling well yet, but if Greg gets it.
down to the few orcs that I have left. The Gretchen moved and ran inside of the truck. The buggy did not advance and moved over to hit the scions. So first off, I have 3 Gretchen left that are going to shoot the scions.
Gonna spend a command point for take cover.
All right.
Back. They do.
So 3 Gretchen. 4s to hit. They're T3 or T4, I'm sorry. 3. So 4s to wound. 1 wound.
3 up. Fail.
So 1 dice?
Yeah.
Well, they had 3 up saves.
I did take cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I think the bile squig is the way to go again. So shotgun first, I guess, is assault 2. Add 1 of this weapon strength if I'm within 6. I probably am.
Yeah, I think so.
No hits, so it doesn't matter. Grenades, 6 will matter for this. I am within range for the grenades. D6. 4. And for 4s, 2. For the grenades. That's 2 to hit. No, it's only hit on 5. So 1 6. That explodes. So, and now, let's see if it does damage. Nope, 3. And now the bile squigs. 2d6. 5. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. 2.
Good.
And then the d6. 3. Nothing. And then, the big shooter from the truck scene. No. So the big shooter from the truck will go on to that hellhound. One hit. Looking for 5. Nope. Gretchen. Back of that, see through here. I don't think with the windows high up as it is. Can, so I can't see those troops. And then the squig buggy will assault the scions.
Nice.
What's the
So
range?
roll your Overwatch, and I'm gonna need a 6. I'm 5.5 away.
No.
So I shall re-roll the 1. Make it end with an 8. Four attacks. Strength 6. AP -1. 1 damage. Weapon skill 4+. Two at -1.
5 up. Lose 2.
Giving the sergeant, I assume?
Yeah. Back. No hits.
Alright.
I'll spend 2 command points to auto pass.
And then Joe's turn. Joe gets 1. So what's the score?
Vanguard strike.
I got
fifth blood.
11 with my first strike. No, 10 with my first strike.
It's 10 to 5. It's either 4 or 5 right now.
And this is turn 4 or 5?
4. Okay. My only hope of victory right now is to wipe Greg off of the board and hope the game goes on for a couple turns. The Tempester has fallen back from combat and climbed up onto the crate. The Hellhound continued its chase, but it can now see into the shipping crate to try and go after the Gretchen. Other Hellhounds moved up towards the center of the board. So he's got sight. So if I can take out the truck with Greg's Gretchen in it, Greg can't hide them anywhere, from him at least. The rest of my vehicles have just moved into position to be able to get line of sight onto the truck. Or in the case of the Vanquisher, it can see the squig buggy. So I'm just going to do orders. So it's just going to be Tank Commander doing the reroll ones, and then he's going to spend the command point to give reroll ones to the Vanquisher. Vanquisher will fire at the squig buggy. Main gun. Fail to wound. I'll command point it. Wounds. AP2.
6 up. Good.
Oh my god. You're a monster.
Last cannon.
That's right.
Yes.
There's a sane Greg
How many Gretchen are left?
3.
in here.
Yeah.
5 on the truck.
Hellhound will fire... I guess I'll fire other guys first. Orks will fire all of its weapons, crack missiles, and autocannons into the truck.
Alright.
Crack missiles, hitting on 4. 1 wound, AP2.
6 up. Goes through.
5.
Ramshackle. Nope. 6 up to see if it explodes. 5. It won't. So they just get out.
Or they take the,
Oh, because it's wrecked. That's right.
Yeah.
2 die. So I got 3 left over there.
and their leadership 6.
Their leadership 4.
Oh.
So they'll just be on the objective.
Yeah, I'll get it. That's bulk that.
One more.
Oh, yeah, you see that.
Yeah.
And they should go where people can't see into the window.
Yeah, I think they're low enough.
Alright.
If not, I'll move them over, Jeff. So you can't see them through that window.
You can't, so this Hellhound will fire its main gun at them. Heavy Bolter will fire at the Squid Wagon.
Alright.
Six.
T2.
2s. 5 AP1.
Alright, they're dead.
Oh no, they were in cover. They were 6 up.
They have a 6 up. AP2.
Oh,
AP1.
yeah.
AP1? Okay. They're dead.
Bolter. 1 wound, AP1.
Goes through. So just 1 damage. So 3 left.
Las Cannon will fire at him. Hits. Fails to wound. And it's the only thing I have left. Hellhound will fire Inferno Cannon into the Gretchen. Heavy Bolter at the buggy.
Alright.
Bolter. 2 AP1.
They're in cover.
No, this
That's a
one.
buggy.
At the buggy. 2 go through.
1 left.
Gretchen. Five. AP1.
Alright, 6 ups. Dead. The only thing left on the table is the squig buggy.
You have to charge it, right?
Yeah. Hellhound will declare a
One
charge.
dude in there still. Get
But you gotta to do your Overwatch.
Oh yeah. That's right. But to choose the proper squigs, I think the boom squig is the proper squig. So since I'm only hitting on 6s, I'll just do the 3d6 on the boom squigs. Or 3d3, I'm sorry. 6 total. Getting 6s. 1, 2. And do they still explode on Overwatch?
You'd have to check.
Just in
I
the
don't know.
shooting phase.
I think they do. I think in the Tyranid game they were at least.
Nothing. And now, what's the stats on? Strength 6, negative 1, D3. So looking for 5s. 1 5.
What do you say, AP?
Negative 1.
4 up. Good.
Alright. And then, grenade, you're out of range for. Shotgun, not in range for the plus. Strength, 1 6. Looking for 5. 5, 1 run. Regular, nothing right here.
Takes it.
And the 6 explodes.
That's right. Nope. Okay. That's it. Bring it in.
6.
Nope. I don't think that's going to be
What do I
enough.
need?
I think more than it, but maybe it could be. Yeah, you need a 7.
You need a 7 to make it.
Command point. How many wins does he have left?
1.
Put the 6.
I thought that was the 1.
10.
UW dice is so good. Alright, see if you blow them up.
Oh, he could even fit through, actually. It's like it's.
You move that crate.
No hits.
Okay.
But you tied him up, which is the important thing.
He attacks back.
Unless you think, how many wounds do you have left? Like 10?
Yeah.
Nothing. Alright.
So
now it starts the beginning of turn 5.
Yeah, so Greg gets no points.
No points.
And you're
And
locked.
then you'll kill this.
And then Joe will get
6.
6 points.
So that puts me up to 10.
10
I'm at
to-
10.
Plus line breaker.
So 11. So then that would be a
So
victory
you
for
would,
you.
yeah, you would
By
win.
one.
And you, so you tabled Greg, but you didn't win because you tabled him.
And I didn't kill any vehicles and slowly deteriorated.
You
Yeah.
killed 1 unit.
Honestly, with how bad turn 1 went for you, like, well, at the same time though, like, if turn 1 had gone well for you, I think you would have just won. Like, if you had
Yeah.
piled into the tanks, like, if you had wiped out the God Squad and been able to pile in over here,
Yeah.
I think you would have tied up the entire thing, and then, like, I mean, all your shooting, I think you did, like, 1 or 2 wounds
Yeah.
in its entirety.
The fact that your turn 2, your trike and your copters did no damage.
Yeah.
And they only managed to kill 4 out of 5 guardsmen.
But, like, playing the objective, like, actually worked out really well. Like, Joe has like, 95% of his army left, and he almost lost. Like, to a tabled orc. Like, that's insane.
You put too much firepower into the heavy weapons squad, Greg.
Greg missed too many times.
But I don't think I would have done anything to the tanks either, so...
Well, I mean, it goes to your squig wagons shot the heavy weapons team every turn. So,
no, they
right-
shot the tanks turn 1.
And
Oh,
did
okay.
nothing.
so they shot them 3 turns.
Yeah.
And Joe gave him cover with the stratagem once. And they didn't do 6 damage.
Correct.
Like, that's
And
insane.
Big Shooter shot at him, too.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, that... If you had done slightly better, you could have won. It would have been great if you won wall table. Or if you
Not
tied
like
something.
the first time.
Yeah.
Well, if the game didn't go on, which it
It
wouldn't,
wouldn't have.
Yeah.
if you could have wiped out the Tempestus squad.
Yeah. That was huge not getting them.
But I got I did what I said I would do and get the Hellhound up, just flame the container.
Yeah.
Well, it would be really, if you hadn't been able to do that, you couldn't have killed them and gotten to the top.
No.
Because you couldn't fit up here, and you couldn't consolidate, like, once they were dead up, so... Like, the only way to kill them and secure it was via the Hellhound.